Right, so I definitely want to look at 3 questions in the assess. I think they're worth looking at. I'm looking at page 59, so this is assessing of question 4, assessing where we're at. Obviously you do as much as you can for revision purposes, but after this, section 4 is done on percentages to grade C. Question 5 on page 59 says this. We've got a little table which I'll draw for you here, in rough that is. We have test mark, we have test A and test B, and we have the mark itself, and here we've got 52 out of 80, and here we have 60 out of 100. Now, and the question says the table shows Carl's marks in 2 tests. In which test did Carl do better? You must show your working. And in which test did he do better? Well, straight away 60 out of 100 is going to be 60%, so it's a very easy starter question. For this one, for test A, we go 52 out of 80, it's just a fraction, multiplied by 100, and we should get the percentage for that test. So 52 divided by 80 multiplied by 100, and we get 65%. So in percentage terms, Mark did better in test A. Alright, so moving on, that's question 5 done. I think I'll put a 5 there. Just take 3 questions. We'll do question 8 over here. Similar sort of thing, information given in a table, grade C rated. It's all about boys and girls passing and failing a cycling test. So we've got boys, we've done 2-way tables before, so it shouldn't be completely strange. And girls, they're going to pass or they're going to fail. No middle ground today, alright? That's supposed to say fail, not for. Going too quick for my own good. Right, fail. Right, fail. Right, 34 boys passed, 28 girls passed, 16 boys failed, and 12 girls failed the test. It says compare the percentage of boys who passed with the percentage of girls who passed. Alright, so 4 numbers can be tricky if you don't watch your step. So let's just look at it right now. Let's look at the total number of boys we're looking at. So 40, we've got 50 boys there, and girls we got 30, 40 girls there. Now, in terms of boys who passed, let's take a look. We have 34 over 50, and I can see that is going to be 68 over 100. Don't need my machine for that, do I? 68% of the boys passed. Now let's do the girls who passed. It's going to be 28 over 40, just multiply by 100. I'm not going to do that in my brain, so here I go. 28 divided by 40 times 100. Oh, I could have done it, it's only 70%. Right, so in percentage terms, our girls did better in terms of passing their cycling test. Alright, so 70 beats 68, girls beat boys on this occasion. Well done, girls. Have a couple of ticks from me. Right, and the last question, I might as well change pages actually, get a nice clear page, and it's a little bit more tricky. It's again another test score type thing. So we have the mark gained in the test, and we have the maximum for the mark. A bit more of a complicated arrangement this. So this girl in question 11, she did paper 1, and she got 32 out of 60. Paper 1, and in paper 2, we don't know what she got, put a little X there, but we know it's out of 75. Now, look at all that. We've got to sort out how much she got in paper 2, so that in the end she ends up with a 60% pass rate. She's got to get 60% to pass. Sorry, not pass rate, actual pass percentage for this girl. Her name is Fuller in the question. So Fuller scores 32 out of 60 in the first test. In the second test is out of 75. How much must she score in the second paper in order to get 60% overall and so pass? Alright, very careful. This is the total. Imagine it's one big paper now. So the total is going to be that plus that, 135. So look at it carefully. She has got 32 marks in the bag already, plus something else she's about to get. When you divide by 135, that will lead to 60%. Is that alright? So we want to find a number there which when you add to 32 and divide by 135 you get 60%. Let's take it one stage further. So 32 plus something divided by 135 equals, well, 60% is called 0.6. So 32 plus the score for paper 2 is 0.6 multiplied by 135, and that gives us, let's take a look. So 0.6, not coming on, right, 0.6 multiplied by 135 is 81. So let's take a look. So at the moment we have 32 for paper 1 plus something for paper 2, all comes to 81. So Fula needs to get 81, take away the 32 she already has. She needs to get an extra 49 marks, and she has passed. Is that alright? That's quite a complicated arrangement, working with a percent. Working with a percent up there, 60%. Please study it carefully. This looks quite a complicated little arrangement there. So we'll try and put a ring around it carefully. Now you need to study that bit. So what number added onto 32 when you divide by 135, which is the total, gives us 60%. So you need to study this really carefully, that little bit as well. Let me just single it out, and I think we're done. All done. Work hard, study well, you'll be fine.